Hey everyone, this is Greg Pasternak from Riverside Life, and this is the last video in the series on where do channels begin. I'm just going to take you right to a channel head on a hill slope in the Berkeley Hills. Now, many of you may not have a chance to get out to, on a hillside where a channel begins. I didn't get to that until, relatively later in my life. So, this is a really good opportunity to see. In an earlier video, I showed you like a snowy hillside. That's all right, but now you're going to really see the structure. Not all channel heads are like this, but this is just going to give you, one chance. So take it for what it is. It's a relatively short video, and thanks for watching. Okay, here we have a hollow, which you can see because the landscape is converging with a concave up shape, and it's converging into the center. So let's walk down this hill a little bit and see what we have down here. Okay, I've come further down and we're looking at the bottom of this hollow. Now, sometimes when you have a hillside, you can't guarantee this isn't heavily human impacted, but it's still a flat part at the bottom of the hill, and we're gonna pan up just so that we can see where this all came from the other viewpoint. So here we go. Here's the top of the hill that we've been working our way down, and from that we came all the way down here and we pan around, and then we are in the hollow. So now we're going to follow this hollow and let's see, where does the channel begin. I'm now standing well into the hollow. We're looking upslope at the divide, and now I'm going to pan to the left, which is downslope, and let's see what we have. So there's a footpath here, and the footpath, not much surprise, is placed to be right above the head of this channel. Now we'll have to go see if there's water flowing in this channel, but I'm using the word channel to mean the geometric shape of a part of the landscape that has been carved out by flowing water. The slope here is too low for this to likely be caused by a landslide, but there's always a chance of groundwater sapping or something else. But most likely, this is the head of channelization on this hillside, and it's a relatively deep channel, which is a good indicator of human impacts, but that's another issue. But the important thing is we are looking at the channel head. So let's move forward and take a look into this channel head. And of course, we're in a semi-arid climate and it's bone dry in the channel head now. But the fact that the vegetation is down there is a good indicator that there's probably moisture right below the surface there. There probably is some amount of just slumping here as well, because you can see the rounded shape, a little bit of a snout shape to this feature. So that's possible too, that this is some form of mass wasting as well. But from this point onward, we do have a very well-defined deep channel, and it continues down the slope. So we will go and explore it and see where does the water begin in this channel to turn it into a flowing river. I'm now standing in the side of the channel, working my way down, and one of the things that you can see here that is very indicative that there is flowing in water in here at the right times is the fact that there are these steps, and these are clearly scour holes. You can see right here where my finger is pointing, and if we look up the slope, there's another one up there, right there, and here. So the water is cascading down in here, and it is making what we call a nick point, which means it's cutting back up into this hillside in this channel. But that's a very good indicator that there's a channel. Now, it just so happens we're getting hail in the Berkeley Richmond Hills today, so that's quite unusual actually to see like little balls of hail. We better zoom in on that because that's just too fun. Yeah, little balls of hail. I don't know. Yeah, here we are, February in the Richmond Hills. Okay, now as we work our way down, here's the next one of these gullies, and again, these are the not gullies, but head cuts. We're in a gully overall, looking back up the slope, but this kind of head cutting or waterfalls is clear proof that very strong evidence that there's flowing water that goes down this.